breaking news from South Sudan indicate tensions are at an all-time high following the detention of First Vice President Riek Machar. His arrest has sparked concerns as his party says his detention has effectively collapsed the peace deal that ended the 2013-2018 civil war. The United Nations has issued a strong call for restraint, warning that the country risks plunging back into widespread conflict. The civil war, fought largely along ethnic lines, claimed hundreds of thousands of lives before a power-sharing agreement was reached, bringing Machar and President Salva Kiir together in a fragile unity government. According to Machar's political party, the SPLM-IO, security forces led by the defense minister and chief of national security forcefully entered his residence in Juba on Wednesday evening to serve an arrest warrant. Machar, along with his wife, remains in custody, accused of supporting the White Army militia, an allegation his party firmly denies. While the South Sudanese government has not yet issued an official statement, SPLM-IO Deputy Chair Oyet Nathaniel Pierino has declared that Machar's detention effectively nullifies the peace deal, placing the nation's stability in grave danger. As the situation intensifies, regional leaders are stepping in to mediate. Kenyan President William Ruto has reached out to President Kiir and announced plans to send a special envoy to Juba in an attempt to de-escalate tensions. Neighboring leaders, including Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni and Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, have also been engaged in discussions regarding the unfolding crisis. The African Union and the Regional Intergovernmental Authority on Development have echoed calls for restraint, emphasizing the urgent need to preserve peace. Meanwhile, the United States has urged South Sudan's leadership to honor their commitments and immediately release Machar, warning that the nation's already fragile security situation is deteriorating rapidly. Sources on the ground report a heavy military presence surrounding Machar's residence as clashes between forces loyal to both leaders continue to escalate. The UN has raised concerns that the renewed violence, coupled with inflammatory rhetoric, could reignite ethnic tensions and push the country back into full-scale war. Political analysts suggest that President Kiir is maneuvering to solidify his power base, with reports indicating that some of Machar's top allies have already been detained. There are also claims that Uganda's military has been invited to help secure the capital. Additionally, Kiir has appointed businessman Benjamin Bol Mel as the country's second vice president. A controversial move, given Bol Mel's past, links to financial misconduct and international sanctions. Adding to the uncertainty, the peace deal's key provisions, such as national elections and the unification of rival military forces, have faced continued delays. With tensions mounting, experts fear that South Sudan could be heading toward yet another chapter of instability and bloodshed. As the world watches, the question remains: will diplomatic efforts succeed in preventing another devastating conflict? Or is South Sudan on the brink of another war? We will continue to bring you the latest updates on this developing story. Stay with us for more breaking news.